Hi, and welcome to Angels on Stage in our 10th season. We're so excited you're joining us, whether you're a new family or returning family. We're glad that you're joining us on what will truly be a magical season. My name is Farah Culbertson, and I'm the VP of Programs here at Angels on Stage.
And I'm Nina Duncan. I'm the Executive Director. I want to welcome back all of our returning families, and I can't wait to meet some of our new Angels on Stage families. You're in a really special place. And we want to share a little bit about our philosophy and what makes us unique here at Angels on Stage. One of the things I'm sure some of you have heard about us is we are all about celebrating and illuminating abilities. Our staff and volunteers are really going to concentrate and highlight on what your angel can do. We are also an educationally based program, and so as your child is experiencing all the workshops and educational experiences here, what they are going to do is gain life skills through the medium of musical theater.
Yes, and even though both of the programs put on a professional production at the end, it really is the journey that they take every Saturday morning that makes it so special. And one of the great things that we do here at Angels on Stage is we actually meet your angel where they are so that we can, like Nina said, illuminate their abilities.
And what we do in order to ensure that is we welcome expertise in the special education field to join our consulting team. These are folks that are behavior analysts, special educators in the classroom. They may be speech and language pathologists that come in and help support your angel. Not only do they support your angel directly or mentor a buddy coach that may be working with your angel, they're part of developing our staff and training our staff so they too can learn from them and use those skills in the workshops.
One of the great things that we have here is we actually have 5 different programs here at Angels on Stage. You're probably most familiar with our Superstar and Shining Star program, where our angels kind of come in, they work on a Saturday, and at the end of the season they put on a production to show all of their growth. However, there's more than just that. So we have our leadership program. For those who age out at 23, we want to offer them a program to where they can develop even more skills at a higher level, at a mentoring level, so that they can go back into the community and advocate and be leaders in their community. Another program we have is our Buddy Coach program, where we pair a typically developing peer with an angel to offer that kind of friendship and also inclusion that many of our angels aren't afforded that opportunity in their school system or even within their community. And our final program is our Rising Star program, and that's our outreach program, where our traveling troupe actually goes out. They're named the Illuminators, and our leadership. They both go out into the communities and they will perform, they'll speak at different events, and our goal there really is to change perception of our society, to break down those stereotypes that people have of our community, because truly there's so much that they can offer, and we want to make sure that everyone has an opportunity to see that.
Yeah, and in order to support those 5 programs, we want to share with you a little bit about what it takes. And what it takes is an extensive amount of volunteers. We are about 95% volunteer-run organization, so all of the staff and many people that you see every week that will be supporting your angels, whether it's from registration to security to teaching in the workshops, directing a performance, most of those folks are volunteering their time, and we couldn't do it without them. So just know that the people that are here because they want to be, they're passionate about our mission and supporting your kids.
Indeed, and something else people might not know is a lot of people think that by the time the shows end or we have red carpet that our season's over and no one's doing work, and that is far from the truth. The executive team actually works all the way through the summer, all year round, to make sure that we're setting up your angel for success by getting scripts, by planning, how's the workshop going to look, working on curriculum, all throughout, so that way when your angel comes in September, October, all of those things, that they actually are set up for success.
Absolutely. And a common question that we get is, what program is right for my angel? Particularly the 2 programs that Farah mentioned early on, which were our Super and Shining Star program. And if my child is considered high functioning, which is a better program? The answer is either. Either of those programs will work for your angel. We're letting you make that decision. Really, the big difference is the intensity level. So either program would be a wonderful experience for your angel. It's really a matter of whether you want them to have a longer time period and can they tolerate that? Is that the right fit for your angel? 2 hours or 3 hours? The Superstar program has one day of tech and one show versus an entire tech week and 3 back-to-back performances. So that is something that we want you to consider when you're placing your angel, and we too think about that when we're meeting your kids and working with them.
Indeed, that is so very true. Something else you might not know is that Angels on Stage doesn't actually officially own any space. So we rent theater from the King's Academy, and we actually use office space and community space from California Community Opportunities, CCO. And we actually think that it's a great partnership that the two of us have. And Nina, do you mind talking more about the partnership and why it works for both ends?
Sure, absolutely. So CCO and AOS are very like-minded organizations. We are really focused on growing the individual. So at Angels on Stage, obviously, we are looking at life skills and using the workshops as a way for angels ages 5 to 22 to gain those skills as young people and use them out in the community and in their life. At CCO, we're working with adults with special needs, and our idea is exactly the same, is to grow their independence and make sure that they have a purposeful life. And so the fact that these two communities are coming together really offers a nice place for both people to be, both groups to be, and to build those relationships. We have families that can help mentor each other, become friends. But both of the individuals are growing, and both of the organizations complement each other very well.
Yes, and it is truly, really a very nice partnership because we are supporting and serving the same community, and what we're doing is from 5 all the way through adulthood. So it's really exciting for us to be joining with CCO on that. And Casino Night is one of the things that we do together to help raise money for both organizations. So be ready to hear more information about that. So with our location with CCO, I wanted to let you guys know if you're a returning family, but even if you're a new family, our location this season will actually be at 22 Great Oaks Boulevard, Suite 100. And that's right South San Jose, right off of 85, where the 85 and 101 intersect. You will get tons of communication that will have this address and all of that stuff. If you ever have any questions, please feel free to contact us. So what I wanted to do next is actually try to introduce you and give you some names of your directorial staff. There are so many people I could name, so we're just going to name those for now, but I really encourage you to meet all of our staff that is on board. So your director and your program manager for the Shining Star program is actually Nina Duncan, and working with her as assistant director is Becky McGuire, Miss Becky, and also Miss Pamela. For our Superstar program, the director and program manager for that is Miss Pamela Bailey. And our choreographer for both programs is actually Miss Marcy. So she's very excited to get you guys working on your group dance and all of the different numbers. And of course, our wonderful vocal director, Miss Micah, who is going to love working with your angels and really showcasing their vocal abilities. We have a ton of student directors that also work with all of our angels, too many to name. But what I also would like to do is mention some of our program managers. As I mentioned, we had those 5 programs, and I've already told you about the Superstar and Shining Star. So our leadership program manager is actually Brittany Justice. We're really excited to have her join us in a bigger role this season as that, and I think you guys will be very excited to see what she has in store. Our Buddy Coach program manager is Kim Fukuyama, and she does a phenomenal job as well. And then of course our Rising Star program is Miss Micah again. You've heard her name, so she does a lot with us as well. So I'm really excited to welcome all of them and introduce all of your angels to them. They're going to have a great time with them.
Yes, our staff can't wait to meet our new families and welcome back our returning families. And in order to support those programs, we have lots of events. Some of them are free events, some of them we have small fundraisers, and we want you to come out and start networking with all of the staff and families. And so we wanted to share a couple upcoming events with you.
Yes, so the first thing we have is our movie night, which is on Saturday, October 21st at 7 p.m. at the Great Oaks Boulevard location. We do this every year. We like to show a movie and get the angels and the families all pumped up for what we're going to do. So we will be showing Aladdin here, and we'll have on our website a way for you to RSVP. It is a free event for you to join us, so we'll be happy to meet you there and kind of get to know a lot of our new angels. Our first workshop day is Saturday, October 28th. Again, all of these things will be at the Great Oaks location unless you're notified otherwise. And you actually will be receiving weekly communication emails that will kind of outline what that week looks like. And then, of course, the fun day for so many of us is Talent Audition Day, which is going to be here on Saturday, September 30th. And you'll be receiving an email that will indicate what time your angel should arrive. Nina, do you want to tell them more what they should expect for Talent Audition Day?
Sure. So Talent Audition Day is probably one of our favorite days at Angels on Stage, and that's where our directorial staff get a chance to meet your angel up close and personal. One of the things that I think is really important for families and parents to understand is this is a no stress day. This is a day for us to celebrate and illuminate the abilities of your angel. This is a time for just us to get to connect with them. So your angel's going to go through a little bit of a process. When they get checked in, they're going to go with staff and volunteers, and they're going to have their picture taken. So they take a picture so that we can make badges that we use every week. This helps with safety as well as just new staff and new friends learning their names. And then after that, they get measured for their costumes. So we have a team of folks who will measure them and work with them so that we can start that process early on. And then the last step is to come in and let the directors get to meet them. And this looks unique for every one of our angels. It is a safe place where they can share a song, a dance, they may say a line, they may tell us jokes, whatever, it's their choice. And we want to make that a time that is sacred to them. So all we want to do is get to know them and celebrate them, and we take all of that into consideration when we're casting.
Yes, it really is a fun time. So there's stuff you can do to prepare for this day. One would be you're going to receive, and also on our website, a audition page. So if you could fill that out to the best of your ability, there are various different things, just information about your child, but also they can choose a song, or maybe they want the directors to choose a song, so they can mark that off. If your child wants to perform a specific song, please have it prepared on an iPod, iPhone, a phone of some sort that we can connect an auxiliary cord into our sound system so that they're able to do that. Another thing,
I was just going to mention that one of the things I forgot to say is that as a parent, you'll have a chance to see the feed of your angel. So although we will all be with your angel, there will be a feed in a waiting area for you to actually see them perform whatever they choose to share with us. And I would ask that when your angel comes out, you reward them with your great applause and praise for the amazing bravery and courage that they've had to get up in front of all of us and perform.
It does take a lot, and if you don't think that it's difficult, I encourage you parents to try to do the same. But either way, so you can prepare your family by completing that audition page. Also, what you'll need to do is on the participants page of our website will be our handbook for season 10. You'll need to read through that, and it has a lot of different information that's going to be very important for you, including some very important policies, and I'm just going to outline two. One is our first giving, and that's just a way, like Nina mentioned, we are just a volunteer-based organization. We don't have a home, so a lot of our funding comes from private donations, family donations, and stuff. One is First Giving, which is Sponsor an Angel, and this is not our way to say, you need to give us $100. We actually encourage you to share this with your friends, family, all of your networks, because if you get 10 people to donate $10, you've reached your first giving. The other thing that we want to outline is volunteer hours. Again, it's primarily volunteer-based. We need your support. So there are mandatory family hours depending on the program that you're in. So all of that is outlined in our handbook. Again, that's on the participants page of our website. What you'll need to do is print that last page after you've read it all, and you'll initial and sign that you've read it, and you're going to bring that last page. Your angel will not be able to get to that first station until you hit a table that will actually say, have you done this? Have you watched this video, which you're doing now? Read the handbook and all of those things. So the code word, they'll need a code word to get through saying they've watched this video. What's our code word, Nina?
Our code word is going to be Hubble.
Ooh, Hubble. So remember that when you
Remember
arrive.
that. You're going to need it.
So we just wanted to close with a few different things. We wanted to say how important it is for your angel to arrive on time on a weekly basis. We have such a limited amount of time with them, so we want to make sure that we're utilizing it to the best of our ability.
And the reason it's so important to arrive on time is the way we kick off every Saturday is with a warm-up. And warm-ups are essential to the team of people that are going to be working with your angels, to your angels, all coming together for a warm-up activity. This is what gets us all united as a team before we ever go into blocking a scene or working in a workshop. So you don't want them to miss that. It's really critical to setting them up for success.
Indeed, that's so very true. And then we just want to remind you, we can't do it without your support. So we really encourage you, your angel, and you to encourage your angel to remember to have fun. We love the time we get to spend with them, and we want them to enjoy the time they have here. So thank you so much, and welcome to season 10.
Can't wait to meet you. Welcome.